Hello everybody. My name is Iryna Wood, and today Stars About Stars podcast, the first astrology-based matchmaking podcast for love and career seekers. We do present the topic, what is philophobia? That is fear of love. How to overcome this fear of love? People who have philophobia has this fear, and it's quite deep. This fear to experience intense, deep, serious emotions and to be aware and conscious about them. Philos in Greek word for loving or beloved, and phobos is in Greek word for fear. Some people believe that Queen Elizabeth of England had philophobia because she looked quite frozen and indifferent. But we never know what was actually on her heart and on her mind. She never married and became known as the Virgin Queen. What is phobia? Phobias are one of the most common anxiety disorders. People who have phobias develop extreme fears of something that won't typically harm them. Philophobia is a specific phobia disorder. You become afraid of a certain situation, and this situation is falling in love, the biggest pleasure. What could cause actually philophobia? Family history, witnessing a parent or loved one struggle with a phobia or anxiety disorder can make you more likely to have the same fears. Second thing is genetics. Some research suggests that some people have gene changes that make them more prone to anxiety disorders and phobias. Other phobias, it's coming to have more one phobia. You can have different phobias, phobia to fly, phobia to eat, phobia to gain weight. But this is all about falling in love, about commitment, and it's very connected with a fear of rejection and fear of abandonment. Potential philophobia causes include previous difficult situations, experiences with other partners, children who has experienced their parents' pressure, argumentative divorce, parental death, abandonment of child, or maybe abuse. The same holds true for adults who experience infidelity, divorce, abuse, physical, emotional, sexual, mental, or abandonment. Fear of rejection of abandonment. Having a parent leave you as a child can lead to a fear of love because you're scared to be connected with somebody strongly and seriously, as you don't want to stay without this person one day in your life. Adults who experience repeat rejections from partners or friends may become afraid of love. Let's say your friends didn't come to your anniversary in the childhood and you got scared and nobody will love you anymore. Cultural or religious pressures. Sometimes when we hear from our priests or anybody else in any other religion or culture that marriages should be happening without consideration of deep love, or you have to be married to this great guy, or something else in some traditions that you have to be married by stars, by rules, by decision of the parents, and this is the best for you and you can't experience nothing else in your life. That's actually another disorder. So when you are realizing this problem, that you have already influence of the other fears on you or your past trauma, and then you have to accept in yourself that you have this phobia of falling in love. And since you understood it, this is the way to react. This is the right time to go into your fear, because this is you're almost on your way to happiness, because as soon as you accept it, that your fear is a part of you, you can process it. You can address the specialist. You can ask your beloved person to open your heart again and say, I'm afraid to get married. I don't know what to expect. I'm scared that it could be a prison for me. Or help me, please. I have trustful problems. Or I was hurt one day. Please try to understand me. As soon as you can be clear enough with yourself, second with your beloved chosen one, or third with your therapist or friend who could be very helpful for you. Let's say if you don't have a chosen partner, then you can even address somebody you really trust or appreciate or respect, who going to be some kind of trustee for you or real specialist in some psychological or counseling or a coaching field that could realize what's your trauma and go into the root key problem and to work on that level. Because if you're trying to work with consequences, it's not going to bring you nowhere. Those things to feel abandonment, they could happen in your life every time. Let's say your friend forgot to invite you on the party, you will feel abandonment. Let's say somebody forgot to call you on your birthday, you will feel rejection, and so on and so on. So every time, no matter what people have been doing, and maybe this person was occupied, maybe this person was sick, maybe this person was in trouble, him or herself, so you will think that it refers to you and it refers to your past trauma in your childhood or previous relationships. To take over it, to let it go, you have to understand that that's your key problem. You have to dig inside to take it out from there on this level, basement. And since there you go, every time you will feel that people forgot about you, everything can happen in life. It's nothing to do with you. It's just because they have their own life, their own experience, their own situation, their own karma. That's what I offer you, always to go inside yourself. And please, about coming back to philophobia, that I can't even pronounce nicely because I don't like this word. I'm all about love. Choose profession that you love. Choose calling that you love. Choose man or woman that you love. Choose pet what you're gonna love. And like ask angels to bring you kid that you definitely gonna love. It's all about love in this planet. That's our main task. To spread light, to spread love, to experience it, to deliver it to the other people. And since there we go, so don't prevent yourself of being yourself and spread this light on the planet. And it was me, Iryna, with love.